Jai Hind student, today we are going to discuss the next chapter, that is collections of data. The statistics means data or quantity information capable of some meaningful conclusion. In other words, we can say that in data we include that information which is capable of numerical expression. Let's recall some example of data. That there are the 8 sugar mill in Haryana compared to the 20 in Punjab. Next example, 20% of the people in working age group are unemployed in India compared to only 2% in USA. Of the total cattle population of the world, 50% belong to India. Means the this chapter focus on the collections of data, including sources of data, method of collecting data. But before that, we must know why we collect data. For economics student, the purpose of data collection is to be understand, analyze, and explain the socio-economic problem. So, first, primary and secondary source of data. There are two source of data. First, primary source, and second, secondary source. The what is primary source? You want to know about the quality of life of the people in your town. You may like to ascend the quality of life in the terms of per capita expenditure of different household in your town. You decide to collect the basic data yourself through the statistical surveys, of course with the help of the investigator or field workers. Means the primary source of data implies collection of data from its source of origin. It offers you first hand quantity information relating to your statistical studies. You and your team of investigators are contacting the response and obtaining the desired quantity information on the per capita expenditure of different household in your town. Next, secondary source. Secondary source of collection of data implies obtaining the relevant statistical information from the agency or the institution which is already in the possession of that information. To continue with the previous example, data relating to the quality of life of the people of your town or maybe already being collected by the state government. You can simply approach the concerned government department and request it of the desired information. This will secondary source of data for you. The secondary source implies that the desired statistical information already exists and you are simply to collect it from the concerned agency or the department. You are not to conduct statistical surveys yourself. You are not be contact to response. Means you are not getting first hand informations relating to your statistical study. You are simply relying on the information which are already exist. So what a primary source of data collected by investigator for his own purpose for the first time for beginning to the end are called primary data. Data originally collected in the process of investigation are known as primary data. Secondary data are those which are already in existence and which have been collected for the some other purpose than the answering of the question in hand. Means data collected by other person are called secondary data. Now the principal difference between the primary and secondary data, that is difference in originality. Primary data original because these are collected by the investigator, and whereas secondary data already exist, therefore they are not original. Difference in suitability of objective. Primary data are always related to the specific objective of the investigator, whereas secondary data already collected for the some other purpose. And difference in cost of collection. Primary data are costly in the terms of time, money, effect involved in the than the secondary data. Thank you.